time playing with kind of headlines and capturing people's attention using power advertising words. Then we've kind of had this experience of sensing ourselves in a different way, of Jeff talking about the transformative power of the work, and of reflecting on, are we just helping people with their back pain, or are we in fact inviting people to examine their lives and find a new way of being? So while we're still together, I wanted to spend some time with you just thinking about Doris's comment from yesterday. How do we start to talk about this? How do we live the question when some days it seems like it's just about helping someone with their movement or their pain, and really it doesn't go anywhere beyond that? And other days we see people step into their world in a new way and start to live in a different form. So if you were to create those headlines, or to begin to write a brochure, or to describe a class you're offering or a workshop, would you do it differently this week? Oh, it's not on? It is on. Okay. Yes, you would. Okay. Is the box on the top switched on? The lady says yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, why do we do that? Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yep. So you want them to work hard to feel soft. Yeah, it's kind of a dilemma, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So is that something you'd try and put in the headline or in the paragraph, or once they're in the room because of what they think they want? So kind of making more links to their life outside the room where you do the ATM to help them notice changes happening there or suggest that they might happen there. Mm-hmm. Yep. Cool. Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm-hmm. There's a thought. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we're all very familiar with that beginning sentence in Awareness Through Movement. We act in accordance with our self-image, and our self-image is built from our triumphs and our pain and our hopes and our injuries and our life experience. And if that's how I know how to be myself, I'm going to defend that to my dying breath. Chelsea, do you want to say something about your client, this pain? Remember you spoke in the Zoom group the other night? Well, that said he didn't know how to be himself anymore. Yep.
came to me probably, I don't know, 6 or 8 months ago, and I've worked on it various ways, and over that time he's managed to get off all his tramadol and endone and all sorts. But he came in one of the last sort of appointments we had, and he said, I don't really know why I'm here. And he went on to say that he'd come off all his painkillers, he's actually got in pain, but he said, I don't know myself anymore. It's like I'm missing my best friend or something. He's just so used to that pain, and yeah, it was lost without it. And he was quite a big bloke, like he's really strong, and he'd always said to me his way of being with his friend that was, you know, if you need something lifted, hold steady. You know, if you need something built, whatever, you hold steady because the muscle part. And he just was very lost for years because he wasn't that anymore. He was trying to be that before. But yeah, just when he got to that point where he didn't have the pain, he really didn't know what to do.
Mm.
And it was quite interesting to watch him see that about it with such a elderly guy. Yeah, he was quite emotional about it.
So Chelsea, do you think now you might have something new to offer him? Yeah. And I mean, I had a similar experience. I said to those of you in that group that I taught a workshop over in Perth a couple of weeks ago, and there was a guy there that had a similar kind of a background. He spent his weekends living as hard as he possibly could, and his words were, I went into work on Monday wearing my pain like a badge of honour. That was a demonstration of how tough he was, that he could tolerate hurting himself that much. And then he fell off his motorbike and broke his back. And so he's also in that process of re-identifying and rebuilding.
First time I met him, and I probably only twice, but within 3 minutes of him walking in and talking to him, I thought, there's nothing I can do to help you. Like his stance, what he said, everything was just, he was proud of it. He was proud of how much pain he could tolerate and how he carried it all the time. And, you know, his chest was pumped out, he was about it. And I just thought, there's really nothing I can do, just because of his body language and his attitude and everything. And I thought, until that changes with you, until you're willing to even think about giving it up, there was nothing.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Mm.
You lift it up.
And shit.
Yep. Absolutely. If I haven't said that before, You'll hear me say it on many occasions. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm. Fantastic. Yep. Yep. That's been done. Mm. Your homework will be to get the back editions of Star Trek and study the exploits of Captain Janeway. Captain Jane? Mm-hmm. Mm. Cool. Okay, so what I'm going to suggest just for a few minutes is maybe get into groups of 3 and think about, is this sense of the potential of the work something that you will hold in yourself? And if so, do you have any words to kind of identify what it is that you're going to carry away with you? Will you start to use it in how you teach your classes, the kind of comments that you might drop in there? Or when you're practicing with people, what sort of Yeah, what sort of ideas might you just lob into the conversation? Will it be something that informs how you write or talk about what you're offering people as you start to bring your work into the world? And if you can capture any examples of that, please do so, and we'll kind of come back and check in again shortly. So find a couple of people and just explore for a moment. What words and language do you want to hold?